I can't even begin to tell you how sad it is that the stream's already off to that start. Oh my god, how did that get in there? I'm actually because I saw it in the playlist for my stream music, and then I removed it thinking, oh, if I remove it, it'll be fine. Fucking did not be fine. I just wanted to go make coffee. Is that a sin to want to go make coffee? Jesus. I'm not... What a start we're getting off to today for stream. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Oh my god. At least... I can't! I'm gonna get copyrighted! I have to actually cut that in post because I'm gonna get copyright strike. So I'm gonna have to cut that out in post because... Shit. For those who are wondering, it was episode 3 of Uta no Prince-sama, season 1, that was playing in the background. My god. Okay. Well, might as well transition over. I'll start early, it's fine. Hi, I'm today's off to a great start, ain't it? Hi, welcome to the stream. Oh my god. No, you didn't actually. I can't show those clips. Mary, I'm actually gonna have to delete those because I can't show those clips. I'm gonna get copyright striked. Like, in normal cases, that's hilarious and that's so funny. But, like, I'll actually get in some really bad trouble because Japan has different copyright laws than in Canada. All right. Since I'm embarrassed and tired, let's go ahead and turn off the stream and let's just get into the game. There's no banter. Oh, I guess I'll say that much. As you know from my schedule this week, we are gonna be having Monster Prom. We're having Monster Prom. I have no idea. Fair enough. Thank God you don't have a clip. But yeah, we're gonna be playing Monster Prom Wednesday at 5 p.m. I didn't set an end time because I don't know how late we're going. So it's just we're just gonna see what happens. Apologies that my voice is so deep. I literally just woke up. But yeah, Monster Prom is gonna happen. Mary, I think. Thanks. Mary, I think you're joining us for Monster Prom. I can't remember who's joining us. I know Insandy's there. Prophet's coming. A few of my friends are gonna be there with me because we want to have shenanigans and have some fun. But yeah. We're gonna have some Monster Prom is that time. Very excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun. But anyways, let's go ahead and transition over to the game because I'm so dead inside. All right. Okay. Let me know if there's any problems in chat. God knows I'm scuffing to no belief these past few streams. Just when you think you get into the swing of things and then you just screw everything up. All right, let's go. Sugawara wasn't paying attention to me. I guess. Yeah. Yep. No, she's pretending she didn't hear me. She had brought me here on purpose, meaning she was probably ready to be arrested. She wasn't even trying to hide her involvement with the murder. Or maybe she knew that there was no possibility she could escape it. She could be allowing herself to be captured on Adonis's orders.
ねえ、聞いてるの？恋バナに付き合ってくれるんでしょ?
The sight of Sugawara, acting like a girl in love, made my chest tighten. She had committed sins to defy her tragic past. She was even prepared to be caught. And now, she was acting like she had recovered a long-lost treasure. It was impossible not to fear her. The guy I like is a very strong man. There was no such person, but I spun a tale to satisfy her request. Okazaki suddenly came to mind. Sure, okay. Give me my takere. Give me takere. Oh, fun fact. I found out IRL I'm taller than Takeru and he dislikes women who are taller than him. Why her face so deep? Hello. Oh yeah, I found out Takeru is shorter than me and I find that fairly amusing. I love being taller than the men I'm on a date with. Of course, I didn't feel that way about him. But he wanted to help, and I felt better when he was around. And sometimes he made me anxious. Those feelings sounded similar to hers. There are times when I don't know what he's thinking, but he's very gentle. He's always concerned for my sake. When I'm lost, he doesn't just encourage me. He shows me what I need, where I need to go. Being short. We're off to a great start. King. Short king! My short king. Yes. He has incredible focus on his goals. He's strong. Actually, I don't know what Okazaki wished for. but I knew that once he decided on something, he was stubborn and unyielding. Oh my god, it's only been a few days, but I guess I've learned a few things about him.
素敵だわ。あなたの恋、うまくいくといいわね。
Thank you. Miss Sugawara, how are things progressing with your partner?
進展そうね。叶うなら一緒に死にたいわ。
Well, that escalated quickly. What? Her muttered reply was full of affection and sadness.
寒くなってきたわ。戻りましょう。
Okay. Sugawara quickly rose and I hurriedly followed her. I still hadn't gotten her to tell me anything that could be used as a solid lead. I also hadn't thought of any way to convince her to stop. On the way back to Sugawara's home, I thought about how to solve this. So she really was one of Kiga's stalking victims. Yeah, still, but she's pretty though. She's still pretty though. She's still very pretty. She was holding a piece of paper that was like the ones I had seen in the burning around the dead body. The answer came naturally when I pieced together all the fragments of information I had so far. In the past, she had received that note from the stalker Kiga. Yeah, it is pretty narrow. Just like her views. Anyways, that she should have been safe once Kiga was arrested, but then another stalker targeted her, Shimizu. On top of that, she felt concerned once Kiga was released. I couldn't pretend not to see it anymore. Who knows? While I didn't know if she directly participated in killing, she was undoubtedly a suspect.
楽しかったわ。付き合ってくれてありがとう。
I think it's funnier. I don't know if it's just me, but it's really funny to imagine her without her hair. It's like imagine, like, because you kind of see the rest of her head shape. So just imagining her bald is the funniest thing to me right now. It's so funny. Just like egghead. She egghead. Apologies for the clacking. That is in fact my coffee. There is a spoon in my coffee. Oh, not at all.
もう会うことはないと思うけど、あなたの恋、応援してるわね。
God, we are roasting this girl to the ground. With that, she started to re-enter her apartment. But please wait.
何?
Now wasn't the time to fuss over decorums. Decorum? This is what I should do. I wanted to protect... Oh shit, I just realized I don't have my walkthrough. Well, I wanted to protect those who had been hurt. I just couldn't compromise on that. I don't care if I lose my job. Before I knew it, I'd already asked the question. Adonis threatened you, didn't they? You told me what happened to you. I know that you're not trying to run away, but as I was about to try to convince her to turn herself in, Sugawara,
何を言ってるの?
Her demeanor abruptly changed.
脅された? 私が? あの人が私を脅したって言うの?
Oh boy, Ichiga is an idiot once more. Yeah. It is what it is. But you could have been in just...
ふざけないでよ
I stiffened at the angry shriek. Her eyes now burning with unimaginable rage.
あなたに何がわかるっていうの？あの人の何がわかるのよ。
I can't unsee her bald though. It's really funny.
私は脅されてなんていない。やっと普通に愛することを知ったのよ。やっと普通の人間になれるのに。
Miss?
私は生まれ変わるの。邪魔しないでって言ったでしょ。
Her voice actor is really good.
やっと普通の生活に戻れると思ったのに、今度はまた違う男が現れたのよ。
Nothing about you is normal. True to that.
どうして私ばかりがこんな目に遭うの？普通に好きな人から愛されたかっただけ、愛したかっただけなのに。
Well, my coffee's really fire today. Fucking love coffee.
私を愛するのはいつもおかしな男ばかり。どうしてなのよ。
I love how she's just admitting to a crime she committed. She's not listening anymore. I glanced down the hallway and spotted the cuff of Okazaki's uniform. I could handle a woman of her size myself, but I'd need backup if she turned violent. I might need him to step in if things escalate much further.
でもね、もう昔の私じゃないの。だって生まれ変わったんだもの。今の私は愛する人から必要とされてる。ちゃんと役目をこなしてる。ちゃんと愛し愛されてるのよ。ね、すごいでしょ。素晴らしいことでしょ。
She's the weirdest yandere I've ever met. Sugawara sees me by my shirt collar, her eyes bloodshot. My shirt button popped open with her sudden pull. My collar had been exposed. This is bad, but if I tell her it's just an accessory... I covered my neck in a flurry, but Sugawara was staring directly at my neck.
何それ。あなたはターゲットなの？
Huh?
それとも仲間なの？私は聞いてないわ。ゼロがあなたに与えたの？特別に警察の人間なのに？
We're interrogating a suspect, and now she's jealous that her senpai likes me more. You walked in on a yandere, finding out that her senpai fell in love with me. That's all you need to know. Welcome to the stream, Insanity.
あなたはカウントダウンに参加してないわよね。手を汚してないのにどうして？なんであなたなの？
She's losing. Just hold on. I don't know what you...
嘘よ。嘘だわ。ゼロが選んだのは私なのよ。
Yeah, he chose many people. Congratulations. I stepped back in confusion. I had no idea what she was rambling about. No, but he does like me. I do know that much. That's all I need to know. This man is insane and he likes me. That's all I know. I don't give two shits about him though. He's a pain in my ass. Suddenly, Sugawara clutched her head in her hands and squatted down, moaning. What's wrong? I rushed over, worried. She was muttering something to herself.
ゼロ、怒っているの？ごめんなさい。お願い。怒 怒らないで。お願いだから。そう。この女は仲間なのね。あなたにとって大事な人。そうなのね。
Miss Sugawara. Yeah, I know I'm saying it right. Sugawara.
ごめんなさい。本当にごめんなさい。許して。今すぐこの女を殺してみせるから。
Well, that escalated quickly. There was a sudden flash of light from above. She was swinging a knife down at me. I immediately dropped to the ground in response. Okazaki had silently appeared, snapping a kick that knocked Sugawara's knife away. The knife clattered to the ground, spinning. Someone insane, Lacey. That's not me. Yes! Yes! He's so in fact, he's in fact so insane. He collared me with a choker that has poison in it and says, if you don't join me, I'm gonna kill you. That is what he's done. That is the man that is interested in me in this game. I'm screwed. Oh dear. Yes, how dare. Okazaki! As Sugawara recovered and advanced again, Okazaki took hold of her hand and... It all happened in an instant. She lost consciousness and fell to the ground. I can top that. That's not the crazy man. That's just the man we're romancing. Crazy man's someone else.
柔道でいう締め技をかけただけだから命に別状はないよ。
Thank you.
怪我はない。
No, I'm fine. As I said that, I looked at Sugawara on the floor. I recognized my collar. She recognized my collar. You'll see tomorrow. Oh, God. Okay. It's not oh, wait. No, we are recording tomorrow. Okay, shit. I forgot we're recording tomorrow. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we'll text you more details after the stream. We'll hop in a call. I have to make a server for that. You're telling me about the rivals tomorrow night. Tomorrow night? It is Monday. We're not playing Monster Camp till Wednesday, my dude. Also, for tomorrow night, because we are playing. For those who don't know, I'm recording DLC for Fire Emblem off stream because fuck it. I'm instead gonna make a highlights video of it because it's funnier. No. We're good. We are totally good to go. I just completely forgot. I just didn't know if you were mentioning like the fact we were recording together or the fact that we were playing Monster Camp together. I didn't know which one you were talking about. That's all. But no, we are still good for tomorrow. We are still totally good for tomorrow. I just have to make a stream and I also have to send you all details about my little rules about streaming. I confuse. It's okay, Mary. Mary, it's in the fuck. Mary, you are in the same group chat as all of us. How are you confused? It's long. That's why we're doing highlights. Yeah, no, it's so fucking long, and I literally just want to get through it because I'm gonna die inside as we do it again. I vowed never to play DLC again, and here I am. Not even like 3 months later, I'm replaying it. Oh God, what has my life come to? But yeah, we're gonna replay it. I'll play it off stream though. You're invited. You are invited. It is at 5 p.m. I'm gonna invite everyone in the chat to the server. You are welcome to come, Mary. Literally was in the stream. Mary, you are welcome to come. I just need people with me so I don't lose my fucking mind. You are welcome to come if you want to come. But yes, we are gonna do that. It's gonna be fun. Anyways, I'm trying to read here, guys. Please. Oh, what time is it? We still have plenty of time. That could only mean that she had a definite definite connection to Adonis. What did she mean by comrade? And she said something about the countdown. And who's this Zero? Sad. Well, we start at 5 and you usually get off at 4. You can always join late. If you're working. Yay! But yeah, no, Mary, we start at 5 p.m. If you want, you can still join us. You can read. Barely. I'm trying to. This is my reading therapy. Thank you very much. And I keep getting interrupted by chat. It's a miracle. Fuck off, you both. Oh my god. You both suck. God damn it. Okay, anyways, let me read. Oh, right, you have 2. Well, if you get off at any point and we're still in there, you're welcome to join. Okay, I'm trying to read, guys. Oh shit. Well, we'll definitely be there past 7:30, knowing my luck. So you're welcome to join. Okay, but what did she mean by comrade? And when she said something about the countdown? And who's this Zero? I was confused, but I tried to maintain at least the appearance of composure. Okazaki, arrest her for obstruction of public servants. But just as the words were leaving my lips, I stiffened as an unbelievable scene began to unfold before my eyes.
動かないで。
Okazaki, this isn't the time for jokes. I managed to get those words out, but once I saw his eyes, I was terrified. Those were not eyes of the man who was joking around.
その首輪は何？
I tried to cover up my neck, but it was too late. He'd already seen everything.
彼女との会話も聞こえた。仲間なのかって言ってたね。
That was a mistake. I frantically searched for the right words, but my thoughts were distracted by a different source of dread. Okazaki, a police officer, had learned about the existence of my collar. What is the confusion here? Okay, I might have to sit back and just let you guys cook for a minute. I have to find out. Oh, yes. Oh, he is a police officer. You know the rules. If cops know about the collar, I'm dead. I get killed. That's the rule. If the police found out, I was to be executed. No, not here. I recalled the threat I had been issued before. I couldn't stop myself from trembling. God, one of us is gonna have fun. I'm gonna be having and hawing. I thought she was Mary. Do you even pay attention when I stream? Dear Lord, I had no idea when the pain of the fatal poison I had no idea when the pain of the fatal poison being injected would come.
Okazaki Kei-san. 彼女は我々の良き理解者です。決して危害は加えないでください。
I am not a sympathizer. Okazaki expressionlessly diverted his pistol's aim from me to the collar.
今の声はここから。星野さん、君はアドニスの一員。X デーに関わる犯人。脅されているだけの警察官。
It's the first thing that came to mind. Oh dear Lord. Okazaki's eyes narrowed, and his finger came to rest on the trigger of his gun. This was no joke. He'd probably shoot me without hesitation if he didn't like my answer. If I spoke the truth, I'd be poisoned to death. If I couldn't think up a convincing lie, Okazaki would shoot me. My dilemma played out in an endless mental loop, and I broke out in a cold sweat.
早く答えて。
彼女の代わりに我々が答えましょう。 彼女は我々に必要な人間であり、あなた方警察の味方でもある存在です。彼女は善良な人間です。むやみに死なせたくなければ、決してこのことは口外しないように。ですが、我々の邪魔になるようであれば、彼女のことも排除します。
I took an arrow to the knee with that, man. Oh my god. One of the bigger reasons I'm not streaming the week of Christmas to Boxing Day and like not starting up again till after in January is so I can make more time for clipping. And that's gonna be one of them. That's funny. The voice stopped. There was a strained silence. I stood shocked still. That was a weird sentence. The silence seemed to go on forever. Okazaki's pistol, the barrel never wavering, stayed trained on me. Oi! What you say about my man? What'd you say about my man? What'd you say about Claude? My boy is adorable. Back up, Mary. Back up. Back up. That my man you just spoke poorly on. That my man. Woo! Chapter 3. Claude is... He's hot and cute. He can do both. December 16th, 2 p.m.
昨日起きた事件の近所に住んでるのよ。怖いから引っ越したいんだけど、補助は出るわよね。なんだったら新居を用意してくれてもいいわ。
Bitch, we're not real estate agents. I apologize, miss, but that's outside of the scope of problems that the police is able to address.
区民を守るのが警察の仕事でしょ。今度私が事件に巻き込まれたらどうしてくれるの？
Have you done anything to warrant being killed? I'm very sorry.
爆発音が頭から離れなくて眠れねえんだ。どうして事件が起こる前に防げなかった？
Bitch, the only bombs that have ever exploded was back in what, June? With the school? What do you mean? Everything else has been guns. Sir, you're absolutely right. We're doing all we can to stop these crimes.
綺麗事はいいんだよ。さっさと全部解決しやがれ。
Oh my god. Some people. I sighed helplessly as I waringly finished progressing the last of the day's instant calls from the citizens. I'm gonna be clipped to hell. Yeah, probably. I have so many streams that I'm gonna be having to clip. Dude. Mary's in most of my clips. Yeah, Mary actually creates most of them. Because of the shit that comes out of her mouth. In the clip. They were all regarding the new X-Day crime that just occurred yesterday. Oh, okay. I kept busy, but all I could think about was what had happened.
つまり君はその首輪で脅されてるってこと？
It's very true, Mary. You are incredibly funny. You are absolutely fucking hilarious, I might add. You started today's stream with just yelling your mom. So that caller... oh, wait, that's not me. Oops. I was trembling too much to give an answer, but I managed to nod at him. After letting out a small sigh, Okazaki quietly lowered his gun.
脅されて警察の情報をテロ組織に与えてるの？
Even if I wasn't actively doing so, so long as I had the collar, that's what was happening. I almost started to explain, but then I swallowed my words. Right now, anything I said would just sound like an excuse.
脅しなら何か弱みを握られてるんだよね。
There's a poison injector in this collar. If I tell the police, I'll be killed immediately. I felt disillusioned just saying it aloud. Up until now, I thought that I was personally key to cracking the X-Day incidents wide open, somehow. I figured that if I had a connection to the criminals behind the collar, I had a lead. But it was really just my own pride saying that. I say that I want to protect the people who have been hurt as a police officer. But I honestly just didn't want to die. That was truly the strongest motivation I had.
毒で殺されるって言われたら怖いよね。逆らえなくても当たり前かもしれない。毒が本物だって示すために最初に何かされた？
Yes. They gave me a small dose of slow-acting poison first.
そっか。それじゃ仕方ないよね。
His tone was sympathetic, but I thought I could see disappointment in Okazaki's eyes. Maybe I wasn't imagining it. I had no idea how he thought of me right now. But I was afraid of disappointing him.
でもね、今君が言ったことが嘘じゃないって俺には判断できない。状況から見ればスパイだって言われた方が納得できるからね。
His eyes were full of caution. It felt like they were piercing through me. I couldn't force myself to move or to even just breathe. What is chat? Come on. God damn it, guys. It's already been a week. I hadn't seen Okazaki since then. He had always been kind and friendly to me, so maybe I'd felt dependent on him. Make sure you actually get some work done too, Insanity. Don't just watch my stream. From the start, he had been a loyal police officer. It was reasonable for him to feel hostile towards someone that could be linked to the terrorists. But if he had actually shown me a little bit of his trust. Material for tomorrow. What? Whoa! What is going on in chat? What the fuck, you guys? This has turned from a me stream to the chat stream. Like, we're not playing Color X Malice. We're watching chat get fiery and people get roasted. Oh dear. Oh my god, what the fuck? Then I had betrayed him. Oh my god, guys. We're gonna Lord.
君は優しくてまっすぐな子だから。誰かの傷を自分のことのように考えられるのも本当は悪いことじゃないって思うよ。でも君の本来の役割を忘れないで。自分の願いを叶えるためには何かを切り捨てなきゃいけない時がきっと来るはずだから。
I'd been fixated on the idea of being a police officer, and he encouraged me repeatedly. What the He wasn't supposed to know. Period. He was not someone who was on the to-know list. There was Yanagi, Enamoto, Sasazaka, Shiraishi. Those were the only people who were supposed to know. And y'all, Mary chose the one person's route who wasn't supposed to fucking know that I had a collar. So that's not my fault. If I had chosen Takeru, he'd already known. So it wouldn't be a big deal if he saw it. I betrayed someone who had cared so much for me. Bitch, you barely know the man. A betrayal is a betrayal. Fuck off. Mochida had noticed the commotion after the altercation, and he and Okazaki had helped to take Sugawara into custody. Oh, I can say I'm dump. You're a dump? You're a dump. Nice. Then he had left without a word about the incident. He didn't even out me to Mochida. Okay, whatever. Rika Sugawara had been arrested, not for interfering with my police duties, but as a perpetrator of the arson murder on the 8th. But during the interviews, she had become frightened and distracted, firmly insisting that she knew nothing. When I heard that, I thought something was off. According to Shiraishi, during the interrogation, she...
知らない。私、本当に何も知らないんです。確かに清水にも木賀にもずっとストーカー被害を受けていました。怖くて気持ち悪くて警察は全然取り合ってくれなくて、でもそれと同じくらいあいつらのことも殺してやりたいってずっと思ってました。それは本音です。
Oh my god, guys.
でも実際には殺してません。当たり前でしょ。そう思ったからって本当に殺せるわけないじゃないですか。殺せるわけない。だって私はずっと怖かったんだもの。
What the fuck, guys? What the actual fuck? Oh Lord, what if, oh God. I can't with you all.
反撃したら私が殺されるかもしれない。うん。監禁されて、いたぶられて、殺されるよりひどい目に。生きるよりよっぽど怖い思いをするかもしれないのに、殺して終わるんだったらあんなに長い間苦しい思いをして我慢した意味がないじゃない。
Oh God. Pow chica pow.
証拠？
Oh my Lord.
アドニス？声明？知らないって言ってるでしょ。聞いたこともないわ。知らないの。お願い。家に返して。もう嫌。
Judging chat.
怖いのはもう嫌。怖い。誰かどうして誰も私は。ああ、でもそうよね。家に帰ったってどうせまた違う男が現れて私を追い詰めるんだわ。だったら犯罪者として捕まった方がマシかしら。そうよね。
What the fuck, chat? What is going on?
とっくに壊れてるんだから。
Oh my Lord.
私は何も知らない。でももういいわ。どうでもいい。逮捕でも何でも好きにしてください。神様なんていない。誰も助けてくれない。私は 誰も愛せない。もういいの。
彼女の様子を観察したんだけど、嘘はついてないように見えたね。過去のストーカー被害についての言動も矛盾はないし、それに対して強い恨みがあったことも隠してない。
What about the X-Day cases?
何も知らないと主張してる。彼女の言葉に嘘はないよ。
That's gonna be the clip. But when I talked to her, she wasn't even trying to hide her involvement. She visibly didn't care that she would be arrested for it. And she indicated that she knew about my collar and the countdown, this 0, and some kind of target. Most of all, she said she'd found someone she loved. That he saved her. Like he was a god. That person was most likely the Adonis member who'd brought her into the fold. I hadn't sensed any dishonesty in the way she talked and acted about her beloved. Her beloved. But in the interview, she'd said,
神様なんていない。誰も助けてくれない。私は誰も愛せない。
まるで今の彼女とは別人だね。
I'm not. It's why I want it off. Fucking God. I don't like it. It's why I want the collar off. Insanity. It's why we're working to get it off of me. Because it's not my kink. I'm not into that. A different person.
まあ捕まってもいいって言ってたならそれが答えなんじゃないかな。
Huh?
捕まっても自分が事件の詳細情報やアドニスのことをばらさない自信があった。絶対の自信がね。
That means
記憶を消されたんだよ。
She could be in denial. I'm trying not to laugh and it's fit. What the fuck? You're the one who keeps saying bullshit! No, I'm not. Kink shaming is my kink. No. What the fuck? Insanity. The fuck? Bullshit. If it's true, it's bullshit to me because it's not. I'm not into that. Is that why you're into kink shit? Exactly. That is why I'm wearing it. I'm shaming the kink. What the actual fuck is this stream? What the fuck is this? I just wanted to play my favorite Otome game and everyone's singing in a kink show. Why is it like this? What the fuck? Why? Why is it like this? I can't. Guys, we are literally only like 40 minutes into the stream and this is what's happened. God damn it. Okay, July update has been added to materials. The seemingly random suggestion was hard to believe, but it was consistent with the facts. It's a normal stream. Oh, look, it's in here. Fuck off. I just can't. God damn it. This is what you signed up for. I didn't sign up for anything. Y'all just showed up. Train wreck. I am a wreck. Ugh, Thomas the Tank Engine just came storming through. Moreover, the suspect arrested for the shooting death on the 7th had refused to speak to the police and more recently had fallen into a similar state. Only the only portion of her memories related to Adonis have been erased. One could infer that Sugawara wasn't in Adonis' leadership core, even if she was tied to them. Furthermore, the X-Day countdown had continued even after she was arrested. Several office workers had fallen off the rooftop on the 11th. No, someone had pushed them to their deaths. On the 15th, the Tokyo Metropolitan Office had been bombed, resulting in numerous deaths. Okay, so maybe there was 2 explosions. A coin had been left at the scene, along with the Roman numeral 1. All of the incidents in December had been accompanied by the 1 countdown. Ichi. We'd assumed that Sugawara would give up some intel on Adonis if she was related to them. But she could just be a disposable pawn, and there were likely many others such agents. Investigations HQ was too understaffed to deal with the scale and frequency of the attacks. SRCPO was being deployed to crisis mode, tasked with gathering as much information as possible. We had no time to investigate past crimes, and of course, I couldn't look into removing my collar. Scaretta. That is the one sentence I said the most in Japanese. Scaretta.
心ここにあらずって感じだね。
I know that voice. Hello. Shiraishi. What are you doing here?
たまたま通りかかっただけ。ずいぶん悲壮な顔してるから、ちょっと興味が湧いてね。
Haha. It's so like you to actually be worried. It's not like you to actually be worried about me.
もしかしてだけど、
Truly.
誰かにそれバレたりしてないよね。
He was looking at my neck as he broached the taboo subject. I involuntarily sucked in a breath.
当たりか。今のところ無事でいるってことは猶予期間かセーフな相手だったってところなのかな。
Shiraishi was lost in thought as he analyzed me. I avoided meeting his eyes. There was no point in lying to Shiraishi. The best I could do was avoid telling him too much.
でも心の方は無事じゃないみたいだね。
He knows that much. I couldn't ask for help or even get angry. I just held my silence.
たまには息抜きに事務所に行きなよ。柳くんたちも寂しがってるんじゃないかな。
I know Takeru is, but like, why Yanagi? With that parting piece of advice, Shiraishi jauntily departed. Maybe that remark was him showing concern. He could also be telling me to consult Yanagi's team for advice. But with an uncanny timing, a new message arrived just as I let out a deep sigh. It's from Yanagi. Can you come by the office today? We want to ask about the July case. I had been sharing information with the team since the murders started anew, but I hadn't seen them in person. Work had been too busy, and to be honest, I didn't want to go to the office. There was a good chance that I'd run into Okazaki. I didn't want him to look at me with that icy stare again.
今のところ無事でいるってことは猶予期間かセーフな相手だったってところなのかな。
Shiraishi's analysts had been dead on. I'd only been given a grace period. The criminal behind the collar was probably determining whether Okazaki could be trusted with the information. I can't carry on like this on my own anymore. I wanted to speak with people who were familiar with the situation. Understood. I'll stop by when work permits. I sent a reply and returned to my work with a heavy heart. Perspective change, Okazaki. December 16th, 4:59 p.m.
脅されてるか。
It had been a week since I'd pointed my gun at her.
演技には見えなかった。
Her terrified eyes were still filled with emotion.
毒入りの首はさすがにそれは予想してなかったな。
I'd figured that she had some circumstances that led her to work with Aiji's team. Of course, I had reported her to my superiors the next day and cautiously observed her from the next few following that. But as I got to know her, all I learned was that she was someone who wasn't any real threat. She didn't show a hint of malice.
最初から嘘をついてたって可能性もあるけど。
My instincts told me that it was an extremely small possibility. I knew this because we were polar opposites. Because I knew my own personality well, I was sure that she wasn't the type of person who could concoct lies easily.
でもそれなら彼女は。
If I were to tell a lie that hurt you, what would you do? I feel the same way. The things that I'm trying to protect are very important to me. No, you were just worried. Thank you for holding my hand. Okazaki, you're strong. She'd been saddled with a poisoned collar and threatened, yet she had persisted in trying to solve the case and doing her police duties. Probably all while feeling a sense of guilt. I knew once I pointed a gun at her, she hadn't tried to make any excuses.
君の方こそ強いよ。
Look at our brooding boy. Mentally, I laughed bitterly. I felt that the premonition I had in my mind was beginning to collapse? I don't know. It's a big word. In reality.
先輩聞いてください。ついにゲットしましたよ。
Baby.
ん？
Baby をしなり。
何暗いとこでぼーっとしてるんですか。ほらほらこっち来て見てくださいよ。じゃーん、カロリーブロックこんにゃく味。先輩ずっと食べたがってましたよね。
Cognac flavored calorie blocks. What?
ああ、うん。
こんな意味わかんないブツ食べたがるの先輩ぐらいのもんすよ。店頭から消える前に変えてよかった。
うん、よかった。
なんか反応薄いっすね。あ、じゃあこっちはドーン、信州味噌もつ煮込みグミ。これ食べた人の感想聞きましたけど強烈らしいっすよ。
Your boy's trying, Okazaki.
そっか、楽しみだね。
これもダメっすか。じゃあとっておきのじゃじゃじゃーん、生子ポテトチップス。磯の香りを完全再現したつわもの。先に言っときますけど俺は絶対食べたくないっす。だから
It's okay, son. Shut up!
いつもみたいに無理やり口に入れないでください。絶対ですよ。絶対やらないでくださいね。
うん、ありがとう。
渾身の前振りだったのに、いつもの先輩だったら無言で笑顔で俺の口にねじ込むはずなのに。なんか今日の先輩超ノリ悪い。一体どうしちゃったんですか。
大丈夫だよ。ちょっと考え事してるだけ。
ちょっとこっち来てください。
It's
先輩、本当に大丈夫っすか？
うん、何が？
この前からずーっとぼんやりしてますよ。まあぼんやりはいつものことっすけど、元気がないっていうか、俺がやらかしてもヘッドロックかまさないし、ゲテモノ菓子は食べないし、生返事だし、道端で寝たりしないし、何より笑顔がない先輩なんて不気味っていうか怖いっていうか。
体調は悪くないよ。
そうじゃなくて、ああもう切り返しまでずれすぎだし。もしかしてなんか迷ってるんすか？いつも即断即決の先輩がそんな風に考え込むなんて珍しいじゃないですか。
迷ってるか。
He was right. I was lost. No, not quite. I was still deciding whether my premonition was wrong or right. Wrong or not.
もしかしたら彼女が俺の。
You're what?
もしかして彼女のことっすか？
相変わらず変なところ鋭いな。
I was impressed.
吉成君に心配されるなんて確かにちょっと重症かもしれないね。
その言い方はひどくないっすか？
I love this man. He's so cute.
でもその方がいつもの先輩らしいんで今日は許します。
心配かけてごめんね。ありがとう。
やっぱり先輩熱あります？今日は俺に任せて休んでもいいっすよ。
To express my gratitude for my cheeky and endlessly amusing partner, I wrapped an arm around his neck. Oh no!
先輩
And then started to squeeze. And then started squeezing.
先輩しまってるっす。
Oh my god.
苦しい死ぬ。
He's so cute!
大丈夫。吉成君はこれくらいじゃ死なないよ。
Once I felt like I'd properly expressed my gratitude, I let him go.
俺にも限界ってもんが。あれ星野さんじゃないっすか？
Okay.
事務所に来るの久しぶりっすね。先輩も彼女と話せばきっと元気出ますよ。おーい星野さん。ドギー首が折れる。またっすか？
He
な
doesn't
んで今日
wanna
は
talk
首
to
狙い撃
me.
ち？
静かにして。
話してくれたら静かになるっす。だからお願い話して。
Keeping an eye on Yoshinari, I sighed and rested against the wall again. My eyes followed the path she'd taken.
あんなことがあっても事務所に来るってことはまだ諦めてないのかな。
The premonition I'd had was growing stronger.
彼女に会って確かめるしかないか。
Any suspicions I had that she oh my god, any suspicions I'd had that she might actually be connected with the criminals had pretty much disappeared. Her actions, reactions, and implied thought process had been enough to demonstrate her innocence to me. I wanted to see her in person and remove my remaining doubts. I only had one premonition left. If she didn't run from me once I directly put the question to her.
もしかしたら彼女こそが。
She could be the ideal person I'd been seeking. Someone I'd been seeking for a long, long time. The ideal one who could grant my wish.
きっとそうだ。
My prediction had already become conviction. Perspective changed. Ichika. Good afternoon, huh? It was unusual for Yanagi to be the only one in the office. Where's Sasazaka and the moto?
6月の事件の新情報が入ってな。それを確認しに出かけた。
I'm surprised that even Sasazaka went out to check on it. My mental image of Sasazaka was him permanently attached to a seat in front of him, in front of his computer. So it was hard to imagine him going outside. He called him a gremlin in his hole, his hobbit hole.
情報がガセがそうじゃないかで榎本と言い合いになって、売り言葉に買い言葉で付き合うことになったんだ。
Oh my god, of course. He does seem pretty short-tempered. He didn't die, the color choked her. No! I'm not dead. How else would I be talking? Just simp. Yeah, he is. Maybe he was actually the type that was easy to provoke.
呼び出したのに俺だけで悪いな。
Please, don't worry about it. I sat down on the sofa across from Yanagi. He shrugged his shoulders.
顔色が悪くないか？最近メールの反応も鈍かったしな。何かあったんじゃないかと心配していた。
I considered airing all of my worries once I got in here, but now that I had no idea where I should begin. Yanagi sighed softly as he saw me struggling to break the silence. He's reclined. Who? Okazaki? Okazaki or Yanagi? Because both could work. Which one?
ちょっと待ってろ。
He got up and went to the kitchen. After a couple minutes, Yanagi returned with a coffee mug. Oh, that smells like... I thought he'd brewed me tea, but the mug contained hot cocoa. Yay, Hataki!
疲れてる時は甘いものが効くだろう。
True. I had hot chocolate last night. It was very nice. Thank you. I raised the mug so that I hid part of my face. There was plenty of hot cocoa inside. I took a sip, sighed, and instantly felt more at ease.
俺でよければ
Yes. Good answer. Oh, you're saying yes because you don't know which one is which. Buoyed by Yanagi's kindness, I slowly opened my mouth. The truth is, I explained that Sugawara had what Sugawara had said, and how Okazaki had found out about the collar.
そうか。
Yep, I'm fucked. Yanagi murmured, sinking into silent thought. In the end, though Sugawara and Ogata were arrested, we couldn't gain any leads on Adonis. Meanwhile, the casualties keep rising. And I realized this from the way Okazaki reacted. I might lead the way to solving the case, but I'm also throwing off the investigation. I wondered if we can really solve the extra cases. Even though I knew the terrorists were listening via the caller, I couldn't help but express lament. I'm not telling you. You can figure that out. Because if you're gonna make fun of me, I'm at least gonna make you work for it. Once the words started coming, they just wouldn't stop flowing. Now that I've thrust myself into the thick of it, I know that this won't wrap itself up neatly. I talk confidently about being able to listen to what people are saying, but I couldn't even have a proper conversation with Sugawara. I don't have a grasp on the truth of the crimes, and all I'm learning is how complacent the police have been. I sighed deeply. Yanagi rose from his seat and came over to sit down next to me.
こら。
He poked me in the forehead.
弱気になるのも不安になるのも怖くてたまらないのも全部わかる。 でも事件のことも
shit,
首輪のことも誰かが解決しないとならないことだ。俺たちもできる限りのことをする。だがお前が諦めたら意味がないだろ。
Yanagi.
諦めるな。倒れそうになったら背中ぐらい貸してやる。だから絶対に諦めるな。
He repeated impassioned insistence that I refuse to surrender sank deeply into my exhausted mind. He's right. I can't give up. It's all over if I do. Thank you. I absolutely won't give in. Yanagi nodded with satisfaction at my answer and returned to his former seat.
ところで岡崎の件だが。
I twitched at Yanagi mentioning his name out of the blue.
SP という人種は少し特殊だ。身体能力や判断力はもちろんだが、何より求められるのは自己犠牲の精神。
Do you even know me, Mary? Those two are too socially adjusted. Or I very much can get revenge tomorrow. But Mary, those two are way too socially adjusted for me. Satan and Lucifer are the most adjusted in that game. God, no.
いざという時、自分の命を投げ出してでも、要警護者を守るという気概が必要な職業だ。
No comment. Yes, I know.
だが、それはいいことばかりじゃない。SP が守るのは、あくまで要人や危険が迫った人間。つまり、警護対象が何よりも最優先される。自分の命も犠牲にするが、任務のためならそれ以外の、例えば、一般市民の犠牲でさえ見ないふりをすることもある。
Yanagi's description made me distinctly aware of how unique the SP was.
警察としては正しい姿かもしれないが、俺はそう簡単には割り切れなくてな。
Yanagi's complicated expression was pained, and he folded his hands.
例えば、重要人物を守らなければならないときに、大事な家族に危険が迫っていたら、誰だって迷うだろう。だが、それを迷わないのが SP なんだ。
I gave some thought to Yanagi's words. For instance, if Okazaki's principal and I were in the same place, and I was held at gunpoint, Okazaki would protect his principal. That was obvious. As an SP, he was committed to the mission. Guys, okay, Insanity, I'm gonna help you here. What's my type? Guys, what if we establish playing the game that is my type? I like men who verbally abuse me with words. Which character from Obey Me has actually verbally abused and maybe technically murdered the main protagonist? There's your hint. That's my boy. The altercation at Sugawara's was the same. He hadn't hesitated to draw his weapon on me when he thought I might be working with the enemy. I understood that, but for some reason, it also depressed me.
岡崎とはもう接触しない方がいい。首輪のことがバレた以上、いつ警察内部に密告されるかわからない。心根は悪いやつじゃないと思う。が、徹底して SP という職務に忠実だ。お前とは相入れないと思う。
Not that far. Girl, it's in like the first 3 chapters. It's in the first 3 chapters! What do you mean you haven't played that far into the game? That's like the first chapter! How far behind me are you? Oh my god! You might be right. The more I thought about it, the worse I felt. Perhaps seeing my gloomy expression, Yanagi lightened his tone to try and alter the mood.
協力しろと言っておきながら、これまでまともに手伝えなくて悪かった。お前にも 仕事があって大変だろうが、明日から俺と組まないか。
Zamp. But won't I just slow you down?
一人で動こうとしても、今はどこから手をつけていいかわからない状態だろ。
Yes.
なら、俺のサポートしてくれ。お前が手伝ってくれるなら、俺も助かる。
There, Mary got it. Yeah, Belfie. Belfie became more attractive to me after he killed me. I like a man who will put up a fight. Cause Lord knows I ain't going down with that one. I started playing and I never played for the story, not gonna lie. Come on, half the fun of that game is the story. Leviathan is so funny in the story. He's such a vibe. How can you not like play the game for your boy? I played for flippin' Belfie and oh my lord. At first, he wasn't my favorite. What's his name? One of the angels was my favorite. I loved his design. He was sweet. He was kind. I loved him. And then Belfie came along and said, "Hold my frickin' pillow." And I said, "Absolutely." Cuddles. He also gives best cuddles. He gives the best cuddles. I said no comment. I didn't say... No, I said that to your first thing where you were like... I said that to like what Mary said where it's like, it's probably either Satan or Lucifer. And I'm like, come on, those two are too socially adjusted. You said Belfie or someone else and I said no comment. I had no comment. I like Levy. Levy's cute. I will say, he's very fun. If like he was like a real person, I'd probably hang out with him the most. Because we just vibe. I was happy for the offer, but I hesitated to take him up on it. Maybe that's just an excuse. Actually, if I teamed up with Yanagi, I was pretty worried that I just might never speak to Okazaki again. I decided not to give him an answer right away and left the office for today. When I went outside, the sun had already long since set. A chill wind blew from the north. I really didn't want to avoid him and stop speaking to him. If I avoided him, I was sure I'd only deepen his suspicion. He's not here. Huh? I looked around to check if he was hanging around the office.
あれって先輩を探してるんじゃないですかね。
I turned around at the familiar voice. Yoshinari was watching me from the alleyway.
ああ、見つかっちゃった。ほらほら先輩、見つかっちゃったら仕方ないっすね。
You're so dead.
吉成くん、君。
ああ、ここで逃げたらおかしいな。星野さんに変だって思われちゃうな。
Best wingman. This man is the best wingman. I'm a little iffy on Okazaki, but like Yoshinari is a good wingman. What time is it? It's like 1:13. All right, we're gonna take a quick break, really quickly. Just because I need to do stuff. Oh yeah, but no, we're just gonna take a really quick break. I shall be back. I shall be back in a moment. Great, a flippin' anime didn't play while I was on break. Alright. Pause that. Turn this back on. And let's transition back. Alright. What the fuck did I miss? Hold on. What the fuck did I miss? That's not... I'm sure LMAO Kita running away before I call her. What are you posting in the group? Hold on, I can't even check. Hold on. Wait, Discord. Hold on. I had Discord closed on my computer. You guys are making me reopen it. What are you fucking posting? What the fuck? This I forgot that was my whoops, I forgot about that. Oh god. He's so cute. Leave me alone. He's so cute. I feel called out. Anyways, moving on. Let's head back to the game. Oh my lord.
ああ、ここで逃げたらおかしいな。星野さんに変だって思われちゃうな。
Okazaki walked this way, spurred on by Yoshinari's goading?
おっと、自分は風が冷たいからここから出たくないっす。ああ、寒い寒い。
What was he doing? Yoshinari ducked back into the alley. He probably thought he was doing us a romantic favor by leaving us alone. Yep.
1週間ぶりだね。
Yeah. Okazaki wasn't smiling. He watched me with a slightly tense expression. But he wasn't showing the caution or hostility towards me that I'd expected. Maybe he wasn't in a good mood, but it was still a relief to me.
一つお願いがあるんだ。
I looked up at his quiet voice.
もう柳さんたちには関わらないで。
え？
君はとっくに気づいてたと思うけど、俺が柳さんたちを警護するのはあくまで表向きの任務。
That's kind of obvious.
俺の本当の任務は彼らを監視してその動向を上に報告すること。
I suspected that, but it really was true that the police leadership suspected Yanagi's team and developed and deployed Okazaki on false pretenses. They're a group of competent ex-officers. It makes sense to keep tabs on them.
彼らに関わってる以上、俺は君のことも報告しなくちゃいけない。
That also seemed like common sense given his mission.
確か首輪の声は君の事情を口外したら殺すって言ってたよね。俺の存在は見過ごしたみたいだけど、これからの行動次第で君の命が危険にさらされるってことはわかる。この会話もあっちに聞かれてるんでしょ。
Yes.
本来なら君のことを報告しなきゃいけない。警察に首輪の件もばらすことになる。
Okazaki really had avoided telling anyone because of the warning he'd received from the caller. And now, he was telling me to stay away from Yanagi's group out of concern for my well-being. But I'm stuck with it unless I investigate more. I can't get this caller off alone. I hesitated, unable to answer. Okazaki murmured sadly.
俺はいざとなったら君を撃つことすらしなきゃいけない。
Oh god, Mary! You are dense! You are a protagonist, Mary. You are a female harem protagonist. You are a dense motherfucker. I love you, but you're dense.
警護と監視、それが今の任務だけど、それを別にしても警察に反する人間は見過ごせないから。
Then shoot me.
そうなってしまったら俺は 君を守れない。
Then shoot me. See what happens. I don't want. I left my walkthrough downstairs, so give me a minute. Is it dead? Okay. Yep, it's dead. All right, give me a minute. My laptop is in fact very dead. Why does he look like he's... He kind of does, doesn't he? X. Oh, that's a C. What the? Oh, my charger. That's why. X Malice. Okazaki. Walk through. I have to fix that later. I don't want to run from him. That's the one. I don't want to run from him. I was right. I understand. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't shocked. But I couldn't accept that. But I could accept what he was saying. Yes, you're very special, Mary. On the contrary, I respected his steadfast determination as a police officer. I want to live up to that. If you decide that I'm leading this, if you decide I'm leaving things astray, then I want you to shoot me without hesitation. I'll try not to get any closer to Yanagi's team than I have to. So you won't have to report me. But I'm not going to stop investigating the X-Day cases.
どうして?
Well, the caller imposed upon me. But more than that, because I want to. I want to solve them. I want to solve them and fix Shinjuku. I want to protect the people who live here. So, I'm not going to run away. I firmly and clearly stated my determination to Okazaki. I made sure it wouldn't seem like lip service. I purposely gave myself no wiggle room to retreat. The cold wind blew between us. After a while, he quietly whispered.
見つけた。
Eh?
やっぱり君だ。
Excuse me? Then he made that smile I knew. No, it was something I'd never seen from him. It was a brilliant smile. Like he'd found a precious treasure.
そっか。わかった。君にはちゃんと覚悟があるんだね。
But that smile only lasted a moment. Immediately, it was back to his usual lazy smile. Eh? I'd only seen it for an instant, but that smile he displayed had seemed genuinely fantastically happy. My determination must have gotten across. Also, Okazaki, I'm sorry for hurting you.
なんで謝るの?
Okazaki's words had opened my eyes to the painful truth, and because of that, I learned something. I knew that the real Okazaki, I knew now that the real Okazaki was a very kind person. He's helped me so much. I knew that it was hard for him to point a gun at someone he'd said he'd protect. I'm really sorry for hiding the truth from you, and for making you feel bad for reacting to it the way you did. That sounds gaslighty. That sounds like she's been gaslit. Oh shit. Okazaki blinked. He was clearly surprised. His face told me he hadn't expected an apology.
やっぱり君ってすごいね。
え？
謝る必要なんてないよ。俺こそごめんね。
What are you apologizing for? I tilted my head, curious. Okazaki looked up at the sky.
君は怖くないの？ 犯人に脅されてることだけじゃない。俺は君に銃を向けた。
He slowly asked the question, as if he wanted to be sure I understood him. He directed his gaze back downward until it was staring straight at me.
自分のことで精一杯なはずなのに、俺の心配までしてる。
Oh.
自分のことで精一杯なはずなのに、俺の心配までしてる。どうして逃げたいって思わないの？
I'll fix that later. Of course I'm scared. I answered honestly. Mary! Mary, no! No, Mary! Mary! Mary, no! I will time you out. I will time you out. I'm scared that I don't know how to help, and that I could be killed at any time. Yes, I'd always been uneasy and afraid of that. I'd wondered why this was happening to me. But every time I had felt lost, Okazaki had returned me to reality. With his resolute, straightforward determination, he'd taught me how to remain rational. It had to be because he had pride in his own work. As a fellow police officer, I wanted to follow his example. I'm a police officer. If there's a chance I'll jeopardize the investigation and cause more casualties as a result, then I should absolutely be sacrificed. I think that as a police officer, I need to have that conviction. So, I don't want to give up helping out in any way that I can. Okazaki was quiet for a while.
君は強いね。
Then his expression softened, and he spoke with a smile.
よくわかった。
That was all he said. Then Okazaki left before I could stop him. He had completely vanished from the street. Yoshinari ran over in a panic.
もしかしてうまくいかなかったんですか？
Oh my god, this puppy.
もったいないっす。あんなできる男他には絶対いないっすから。確かに人の良さそうな顔して容赦ないし、おっとりぼんやり見せて意外と細かいし、いろいろと面倒な人ですけど、でも
What? Huh? Apparently Yoshinari had misunderstood things. As I was unsure how to answer, Yoshinari stood up straight. Can I help you?
星野さん。
Yes?
ちょっと俺、語りますね。
Okay.
俺、星野さんにはちゃんと先輩のことを分かってもらいたいんです。
Why?
今の先輩が変なのは多分星野さん絡みだと思うから。
What relationship? Well, I'd like to know him. I'd like to know more about him too. Please.
あの人はですね、ああ見えてすっごく自分に厳しいんですよ。普段おっとりしてるから俺も最初はびっくりしたんですけど、こうと決めたことを絶対にやり抜く強い意志を持っててブレないんです。自分は守る側だからって、なんていうか自分のことは二の次にして相手に全部捧げちゃうようなとこがあって、だからかな、いざっていう時の判断力が半端ないっていうか、シビアだけど的確で全く迷いがない。多分職種的にも迷っちゃいけないって自分を戒めてるとこあるんじゃないかな。だからあの人が迷うなんて普通だったらありえない。なんかあの人最近おかしいんですよ。本気で迷ってるように見えるんです。仕事を放ってまで別のことに意識が向いてるっていうか、本当に今までこんなことなかったんです。
Mm.
だからもし 星野さんが何か知ってるなら元気づけてあげてくれないかな。
Sorry, I can't help you. Bye.
あ、俺の思い違いだったら申し訳ないっす。別のことで悩んでるのかもしれないし。
No, that's probably my fault. Yoshinari, you really look up to Okazaki, don't you?
はい、厳しいとこもありますけど、あの人が俺の先輩でよかったって思ってます。俺たち SP って本来は要人警護がメインじゃないですか。よく偉い人間を守ることしか頭にないとか、一般人は見捨てる情のない人間だって言われることもあるんですけど、そういうので俺が怒ったことがあって、その時先輩に言われたんです。俺たちは SP は国にとって特別なものを守ってる。それがいつかは普通に生きてる人たちのためにもなるって信じてるから強くいられる。それだけは忘れないでって。あの人を見てたら俺も強くなれるんです。目の前のものにとらわれて守るべきものを見失っちゃダメだよなって。
Yeah, Okazaki's a straightforward man.
はい。
Are you crying?
できればですけど、あの人のこと捨てないであげてください。
This man is crying. What is wrong with you? Maybe you do have the wrong idea after all. You think?
長いこと引き止めちゃってすみません。先輩いないし、今日は俺が送りますね。
Thank you, Yoshinari. December 17th, 3:35 p.m. The next day, I was absent-mindedly filling some paperwork at my desk.
また模倣犯が出ました。先ほど犯人の身柄が確保されたようです。
誰か窓口対応して。列ができちゃってるってさ。
児童公園でぼや騒ぎ。先日の焼死事件の模倣犯と見られます。
My coworkers all around me were answering phone calls. I knew I had to move, but my mind and body just wouldn't obey me. I was going to do what I could as an officer, like Okazaki had told me. But all things considered, it really would be best if I joined forces with Yanagi and his team on this. Yes, it would be. Doing so would invite the risk of Okazaki reporting my color to his superiors. If that happened, I'd probably be killed. If I died bravely, maybe the caller would be analyzed and could trace the signal leading to the capture of the ringleader. Yoshinari is quite cute. He's a baby. Actually, in the sequel to this game, he has a root. It's very cute. What am I thinking? I shook my head to rid myself of those fantastical thoughts. I can't be like this. I stood up from my seat to make some cold tea and clear my head. December 17th, 9 p.m. Work finally ended. I walked home, stopping at an intersection to wait for the traffic signal. I feel like my head's been spinning the entire day. Yoshinari had said that Okazaki was feeling lost. And that he'd never seen him that way. It was probably my fault. I appeared to be a spy, and he didn't know whether to leave me or report me. He's hesitating, because he's a kind person. Yanagi told me before that the SP were known to overlook small sacrifices if it would further their mission. But reporting on me was part of Okazaki's mission, and he still hadn't done it. I wonder if he's apologizing over it. I wonder if he's agonizing over it because he doesn't want to sacrifice me. I recalled how Okazaki had always watched over me and worried about me. Of course, oh my god, this road stuff is actually activating so much of my ADHD right now. Of course, he had been watching Yanagi's team, so he had to keep an eye on me because I was around them. But I couldn't deny the peace I felt when he was around, nor the kindness he had shown me. He had said that he would protect me, even while he suspected me. And while I might have not been invadable, I had betrayed him. Inevitable. I had betrayed him. Oh my god, that's so much better. The light turned green and I crossed the intersection, my breath misting white in the air. A while ago, when all of this started, I had stumbled upon Okazaki while taking a walk through Shinjuku. He always appeared out of nowhere and surprised me, like he was a ghost. As I crossed the intersection, I bumped into someone with fleeting hope. I turned to see.
Yo.
Ah! Oh, it's you, Saiki. Out on patrol?
おい、なんだよ。そのあからさまにがっかりした顔。ひどくないか?
Sorry. I weakly apologized. Saiki studied my face.
どうしたんだよ。やけに元気ないな。
Yeah, a little.
おいおい、水臭いな。何かあったら遠慮せず話せって。
Seems everybody was worried about me lately. I'm pathetic.
俺とお前の仲だろ。愚痴でもいいから話してみろよ。な。
Urged on by his gentle tone, I complied, but tried to keep it vague. Well, I'm having trouble with a certain relationship. I couldn't tell Saiki the truth, but I did want to at least get somebody's input on the situation. I think that someone I care about hates me now. But if I approach that person, it'll be really problematic for them, so I understand why they're pushing me away. I know that I should keep my distance, but all I can think about is how I'm supposed to get our relationship back the way it was before. It might be my fault that something valuable to them was damaged, but I don't want to give up. It's pathetic.
それってもしかして彼氏の話?
No! It's someone I know through work, but I don't work with them directly. When I tried to explain, I realized just how vague my relationship with Okazaki was. What exactly is it that connects both of us together? I knew him through meeting Yanagi's team, and at first we had been cautious of each other, but I gradually came to know him, to know his warmth, and I was happy that he said he'd protect me. Maybe I was getting ahead of myself. I knew our positions were incompatible, after all.
お前は一度思い込んだら頑固なところがあるからな。
I wonder about that. I couldn't quite deny it. Saiki smiled cheerfully.
誰かは知らないけどさ、仕事関係ならその人にも守りたいものがあるんだろ。
Oh boy. That's a you problem. That's not my problem.
警察同士でもそれが相入れないことはある。でも守りたいって気持ちや根っこのところはそんなに変わらないんじゃないか?
Something to protect. Whatever it was that Okazaki wanted to protect, it was something that he had always valued. His faith in the organization known as the police. He had chosen the path of a police officer to help those in need and protect people from crime.
俺はお前の正義がまっすぐだって知ってる。わざと誰かを傷つけたり、他人を犠牲にしてのし上がろうなんて考え、絶対にない。その大切な人ってのが悪いやつじゃないなら、まっすぐにお前の気持ちを伝えてみろよ。そんな難しく考えるんじゃなくてさ。
There's drama in chat. None of my business.
互いに大事なものを壊さないで一緒にいられるにはどうすればいいか。話し合ってみないことには始まらないだろ。
Saiki. No matter how much I was threatened, I sincerely wanted to protect the people as a police officer. I wanted Okazaki to understand that. Okay. I would become an obstacle to Okazaki, destroying what he held dear. So I wouldn't do that. I'd find a way not to destroy it. Not by keeping my distance from Okazaki, but by being properly explaining things to him so that he understood me and my situation. I'd stopped facing the truth because he'd discovered my collar and then pointed his gun at me. I don't want Okazaki to be nice to me. I want us to walk the same path. Nothing would ever happen if I kept refusing to acknowledge my true feelings.
お前の持ち味は根性だろ。一度や二度突き放されたからって簡単に諦めるのはらしくないぞ。
Yeah. Saiki clapped me on the back and I felt myself swell with a newfound strength. Thanks, Saiki. I'm gonna talk to him.
おう、頑張れよ。
Ganbare. Bolstered by Saiki's smile, I immediately began running. Girl, running? Once I arrived at home, I checked the time intending to contact Okazaki. It's pretty late. I hope this is okay. It wouldn't be good if I upset him by calling when he was working or sleeping. Most of all, maybe he doesn't want to have anything to do with me anymore. My hand shook as I held my cell phone. I couldn't press the buttons. Nope. Take your business elsewhere. I don't want. Nope. Nope. As I stood there at a loss, my phone vibrated. It's Okazaki. I didn't expect him to call me at this time of night. My heart still wasn't ready. I pressed the answer button, took a deep breath, and spoke. Hello?
こんばんは。遅くにごめんね。今大丈夫？
Yeah, I am. I was about to call you too.
そうなんだ。同じこと考えてたのかな。
His voice filled me with relief, as usual. That I couldn't find the right words. Several seconds passed in silence. Okazaki decided to break it.
ごめんね。
Huh?
俺はもう君に会わない方がいいんだろうなって思ってた。
I was shocked that he'd say that so bluntly.
でもね。
When Okazaki continued, I just quietly listened.
こうやって声を聞いたら、やっぱり我慢できなくなった。今も悲しそうな顔をしてるんだろうなって考えたら、笑ってほしいなって思った。
My coworkers. I don't know. Well, I do know, but I'm not going to tell you. I know who the big bad is. I know what they look like. I know their name. I'm not going to tell you. What a... Oh my gosh, someone decides to call somebody. What a simp.
君のためには会わない方がいいんだろうけど、俺はね、君に会いたい。
The words came slowly, one by one. My chest grew hot. I felt like I was about to cry. Bitch, get your shit together. Then can't we meet now? Oh, God. I don't want to read this. I want to see you too, Okazaki. No, I want to see you too, Okazaki. I want to have a proper talk. I stated my feelings slowly so that my voice wouldn't quiver over the phone.
いや、今からそっちに行く。
Okazaki happily agreed. Although Okazaki had told me that he would text me when he arrived at my home because it was late, I impatiently waited for him outside.
家で待っててねって言ったのに。こんばんは。
When I turned around, he was making his usual lazy smile. Hi.
少し歩こうか。
Okay. We started walking side by side, but because of my anxiety, I maintained some distance from Okazaki. That sounds like a you issue. I didn't know what to talk about, and it seemed like neither of us knew how to break the silence. For a while, I said nothing, and he just walked while listening to our footsteps echo around us. We stayed silent the entire time, and I realized that we'd arrived at the street of offices.
誰もいないね。
Okazaki murmured. I looked around. It still wasn't late at night yet, but foot traffic was practically non-existent.
みんな怯えてるんだと思う。こんな状況じゃ当たり前なんだよね。
He said it like it didn't concern him. I nodded. It's because those horrible events have been continuing all week. Everyone that had been killed in the X-Day crime so far had committed some wrongs in their past. They were likely people who had once hurt the assailants in some way. What did the terrorists want? Were they planning a coup d'état because they'd lost faith in the nation's national government? At this rate, there are concerns that people might go insane from the stress of being cooped up. It's like COVID. Or the spicy cough, as YouTube, because YouTube doesn't like the word COVID. There might be a lot of suspects that we can't locate in Shinjuku because of that.
警察はもう信用できないからって、助けを求めることさえ諦めてる人もいるだろうしね。警察官にも無力さを感じて、気力を失ってる人は多いと思うよ。助けたいのに助けられないから、自分の存在価値を見失ってもおかしくない。
Yeah. What's going to happen to this town? They're holding him hostage. I looked up at the flickering lights of the street lamps. I saw these lights every night, but tonight they seemed to perfectly mirror the city's instability. If I wasn't a police officer, I think I'd be stuck at home too.
死ぬのが怖くて。
Yes, but mainly because I fear of losing things.
それは今も同じでしょ。
That's true.
誰だって死ぬのは怖いんじゃないかな。警察官だってきっと同じ。俺にはよくわからないけど、死ぬくらいなら他人を傷つけるっていう人もきっとたくさんいるんだろうね。
Again, it struck me how Okazaki didn't seem to consider it a problem that applied to him. Are you afraid of death too? He didn't answer my question. Instead, he gave me a vague smile.
座れるところに行こうか。
Avoiding the question? Right. You know what? This might be a good stopping point, actually. Because we're about to come up on time. Okay, so let me go ahead and switch over to studio. All right. Well then. This has been fun. But yeah, that's probably where I'm gonna stop for today. Whoop. I guess I'm too far back. Whatever. But yeah, that's probably where we're gonna stop today. That was fun. We got through a lot of Okazaki. We got through more than I thought we were gonna get through. As shitty as my reading skills were, I did not think we'd get this far into the story. I know where we are, and we're actually doing pretty good. Just kidding. We're not at that part yet. We're not that far yet. But yeah, thanks so much for coming to the stream. I will message the people in the chat who are my friends, who are going to be joining me for Wednesday's stream. I will message you in the chat about the details. I'm also going to be inviting everyone in that chat to a server so we can get things started and organized, because I'm going to lay some ground rules. Over already. We're only going 2 hours. I told you, this week I'm shortening streams, and we're not doing 3 hours. We're shortening streams. And besides, Mary, you're literally going to be in one on Wednesday. Because of the chat. Oh god, you guys are actually insane people. Well, that's not a surprise, I guess. But yes, thank you so much for coming to the stream. It's been a lot of fun. I got work to do. I gotta go make thumbnails because I haven't been doing that. And I should probably get some work done. But that takes a lot of effort. Not a lot of fun to do it. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. Please, try not to kill each other next time. Like, what? I might actually, give me a minute. I want to read chat, because what the fuck were you two doing? Like, what the fuck, you two? You two went actually crazy in chat today. Oh my god. What the fuck? You two are insane.
Are you two gonna romance each other on Wednesday? Is that the plan? Because if so, Jesus Christ. Oh God. All right, what time is it? It's 1:53. I'm gonna go make some lunch because I haven't eaten yet. I'm gonna go make some lunch. And y'all try to stay like reasonable human beings. Anyways, I'm out of here. Have a lovely night. Have a lovely evening. I will send you details in a bit about all the fun stuff that is gonna happen Wednesday. And for the rest of you who are watching this after I finish streaming, I will see you Wednesday. Come join. It's gonna be a lot of fun and it's gonna be very chaotic. All right, I'm out of here. I got things to do. All right.